Cameroon's President Paul Biya has declared June 21 a national day of mourning to honor the 17 Cameroonian soldiers killed by terror group Boko Haram earlier in June in far north region of the country. Bombs in Cameroon, Kenya and Somalia over the weekend killed at least 12 police officers and injured dozens as authorities struggle to contain the Anglophone security crisis and the Al-Shabaab insurgency respectively. Civil society activist Ndifo Richard joins me now for more on this. All right, good to have you. What are your thoughts about this National Day of Mourning in honor of the fallen soldiers in Cameroon?
Well, I think it's a good idea to declare a day of national mourning when we have a catastrophic disaster like what happened in the north. But I do think that what the president did, it seemed like he thinks the life of some people are more important than the life of others. We have had hundreds of people who have died in the English-speaking northwest and southwest region, and we've not had a day of national mourning declared. I don't know what is so special about the soldiers who died up north. Why not saying that it's not a good idea to do that? I feel that it would have been something that the President of the Republic should have done across the board, not only to some specific group of people.
All right, that's a point well taken. But what is your assessment of the multinational joint task force of the 5 nations in the West African region where Boko Haram and insurgency is rife? How effective do you think the multinational joint task force is or has been so far?
Well, we can see from what is happening up north that the joint task force has not been very, very effective, given that we still find a lot of violence happening up north. We still find the Boko Haram insurgencies up in the north, and with very, very little effort being put in place to curb the violence perpetrated by Boko Haram. I don't want to say that the joint task force is a failure, but I think that it has not really been very effective.
And what do you think is the missing link? Why it hasn't been effective? Nigeria's President Buhari has been calling on global efforts to tackle the challenge of the Lake Chad region, for example, where the rivers are drying up. A huge chunk of it has dried up. What do you think is the missing link? And therefore, my question, let me put it as quickly as possible. What do you think is missing with the multinational joint task force that you say is not effective so far? All right, we'll have to leave it there. Civil society activist Ndifo Richard joining me to talk about the day of mourning declared in Cameroon by the President Paul Biya.